I was just doing a little bit of office work and I heard the Amazon truck. Let's go see what the Amazon ferry left us. Looky, looky. So what we have here is the Milton High Flow air couplers and plug set. Comes with 6 male, 6 female ends, and then 2 couplers, two males and 2 female couplers. The part number is S314 Victor KIT kit. Supposedly it's going to give 70% more airflow, so we'll give it a try. This is aluminum and has a fancy purple. Now this is their V style, which they say is compatible with the automotive, industrial, and the whatever the other fitting is. I have all industrial, so we're hoping that these will sync with all my tools. So why am I upgrading, you say? Well, I've got only a, a Husky 20-gallon tank that's only 4.3 CFMs at 90. And most of the time that works for my pneumatic tools, except when I have some automotive projects, my grinder and my impact gun are way underpowered. So I'm planning in the future to upgrade to a much better tank, but for right now I need to get as much air out of this thing as possible. Noise alert. Alright, so you might be wondering why my regulator is out here. Well, the regulator that came with it broke a long time ago, and I couldn't get the right adapter piece that was short enough to connect the main meter to the regulator. So I just took a pipe and extended it all the way out so I could get it to fit. And then I just added this water separator. So I don't know about how that's going to work, but I'm giving that a try. So we're going to replace this coupler and the other coupler that is connected to the hose reel. So the reason why I am changing out the coupler is, one, I want to try out the high flow, but also this coupler has been giving me problems. The O-ring on the inside is all rotted out, and it's leaking. And it's not on this one, but on the other one. These are probably about 10 years old anyway, so time for a new one, and plus I wanted the high flow system to try it out. So I'm going to add a little bit of Teflon tape to the threads. And one trick is to leave about 1 to 2 threads exposed on the end. You don't want any of these pieces to break off inside the air chamber and going into your tool. So you want to leave a little bit of the thread exposed. I'm going to tighten that up. We don't want to do too much, we'll just get it snug. Just a little bit. Alright, let's do the other end. So here's the other end. This is our hose end. I added this swivel on here about a year ago, and I just love it. It makes, especially using an impact gun when you're in a tight corner and doing automotive projects, a lot easier because you can get the hose out of your way. And also it's good for woodworking because when you're using your nail gun, the hose falls down rather than sticking out way out, kind of making it awkward. So this, and Milton isn't a sponsor of this video, but I wanted to try out their product and show you guys. However, I do have an Amazon channel that will list all these items that I'm using. If you buy through that link, then a little bit goes back to the channel. So if you look down below in the comment section, I'll have a link to the Amazon store that will have all the items we use in our shop, but also I'll list these items specifically if you wanted to give it a try. Alright, so we got the old one off, and this one was leaking too. This is a different style and doesn't have an O-ring in there, but I knew this was leaking worse than the other one, and that's why my tank would drain all the time. So we'll get those out of the way. And we're going to thread up. Get a little bit lower. I'm going to thread this up here. Actually, we need to thread it the other way. So we're going to thread up this piece here, again leaving 1 to 2 threads loose, or exposed I should say. There we go. And we could add it on there. Tighten that up. And this is a different size, right? Get an adjustable wrench. There you go. Not super tight, just enough. Alright, I definitely can feel a little bit of difference. This aluminum is a little bit lighter. So let's give it a try. Noise alert. So we got pressure back up to about 90 psi. I've got the regulator set to about 80. First we'll spray the connections to see if we got any leaks. Well, that's good. No leaks on that end. We just got soapy water here. No leaks there. Good. All right. So I don't have any scientific way of testing to see if I'm getting more airflow. So I'm just going to put in my die grinder and just give it a shot. There's not really, I can't test it if one's better than the other. This has the old connector on it, and I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference. It is significantly larger. So there is going to be more air going into the tool itself. But let's do the connector first before we switch it over. It does sound a little louder. Alright, I'm going to change off camera the connector, and then we'll come back and try it again. We've got our connector on. Okay, let's see here. It does sound a little bit, I mean, but that's placebo. I'm not really sure if it's actually producing anymore. So next time we have a project, we'll give it a try. Don't really have anything in the shop right now to test it on. I hope you enjoyed this quick product review. And remember, all these tools will be listed in the Amazon store. The link is below. And we appreciate your support going through that link. And remember the ABCs of making. Always be creating. Till next time. Here's a little bonus footage. Another reason I didn't like the old style connectors is because you had to pull them back to insert your tool, and then you also had to pull them back to release it, and that I always hated that. What I like about the Miltons, it's ready to go. So all you have to do is snap your tool into the connector, and then it's locked in. And to get it off, you do have to pull it back to release it, but then it also locks itself again for the next time you use it. So that's another bonus of the Milton connectors that I really like. And just to show you that the old style industrial connectors do fit inside the new V-style Milton connectors, here it is. And it works with no problem. I'd love to hear about your air system setup in the comments down below. Let me know if you've used the Milton products before, if you like them or don't like them, or if there's something else that you use that you like better. Have fun in your shop, and I'll see you next time.